I finally figured out why Spider-Man Brand New Day feels a lot more different than every other Spider-Man movie we've ever gotten. But before we talk about that, let's talk about how Peter is slowly walking in Tony Stark's footsteps. Because for the first time ever, we can see Peter rely on himself rather than relying on anyone else. For instance, he even made his own AI assistant from ground up and named it Evie. Moreover, just like Tony, he keeps on getting smarter with every mistake he makes. And by the end of this movie, he isn't just a better Spider-Man, he becomes a better Peter Parker. And still, that isn't the reason why this movie feels a lot more different. Then comes one of the most nostalgic callback ever, Peter trying to summon his organic webbing again. If you grew up watching Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, then this scene is only seconds long, but it's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. Moreover, what I loved most is that director Daniel Destin Cretton isn't in a rush. Rather than throwing us from one massive action sequence to another, he lets every scene breathe. You can feel Peter's loneliness, his frustration, and for a second you can even feel the weight he's carrying. Also, for once, silence speaks louder than the dialogues. And you must be wondering why this movie feels different than every other Spider-Man movie you've ever seen. It's because this isn't a Spider-Man movie. It's a Peter Parker movie. The reason for that is that every other Spider-Man movie which came before this asked the same question: how will Peter save the city? But Brand New Day asked a different question: how will Peter save himself? Because Peter knows he isn't okay and he knows he's biting more than he can chew, but every single time he will choose to save the people of New York City before he saves himself. Because that's who Spider-Man has always been, a symbol of hope. And maybe this isn't the greatest Spider-Man movie that has ever been made, but surely this is the greatest Peter Parker movie that has ever been made. Geek out.